Alright, I'm going to assume blinking green is on. This is Cyanide's very first shot with this. We're going to walk around and try and be creative. It deletes the stick and everything and tries to make it point of view. Say hello. What's up? Hello.
360 cam?
Whoa.
Check it out.
This is a Mustang. Let's see how creative we can be. Look, fake hood vent. We can't go in the hood vent. It looks fake for us. Here, look at the back of his car. I hope. Why would they make a green light? That's weird. All right, let's keep looking at cars. Sai, remember when we did the search for stylish cars? Did we start off with this one? It's the coolest. Is this car cool? So Sai's normally a huge hater, and we might have just started off with I could always cut this in as the last one. All right, so let's look at it. We have. Oh, look at this! It's got is that like a flocked dash, or is it covered? It's something. It's right-hand drive. We need a style, like a little points meter. All right, it has vinyl, plus 10 points. It has 50-pound VSKFs.
Chrome.
That's plus 10 points.
Chrome.
Plus, okay, I'll give you another 10 points for chrome. We're coming up with a judging criteria for judging cars today, like a car show.
Like a point system.
Right. So you have aftermarket paint. That's how car shows did it, right? Aftermarket paint. And then you had stickers, and then you had chrome wheels, and then VSKFs counts as double.
Okay.
That's double points. He has a JZ. We can fit our fingers in there.
The rear is good.
The rear's pretty low. See, so if he was to lower it any more, though, the car would be pretty useless.
You can actually see where the tire
Where it grinds?
the fiberglass. Kind of self-clearance.
All right, how else can we be creative with this camera? Stuff in places. We're trying. I've never used it before.
This car pretty cool perspective hanging out in the car for sure. Yeah, it's like tanning. That's the 360.
Yeah. Hello, guys. We're gonna run it through your mullet.
That was amazing.
And this is the car that goes with the mullet. Oh man, on this scale, all right, he gets aftermarket paint, kind of. I mean, like, it's like spray paint. I can see the texture.
The side skirts were spray painted while we were doing our clutch.
Really?
When we were doing my clutch.
He has self tappers in it. He has. Oh man, he has the knockoff VSKFs. We should have sat this next to the other car and compared them. Maybe we will in a bit. We'll do it like we'll do it. What does he call it when you have a knockoff thing? Like the Walmart version or whatever?
Great value.
Yeah, the great value. This is the great value version. No, officer, I don't drink and drive. Them some heavy, sturdy doors, boy.
You know what's funny? These wheels might be lighter than the real things.
I think they are.
Yeah, the real ones are. The chrome plating is probably 5 pounds. So surprisingly enough, this is still 16 years into my drifting career, a pretty common thing to happen to cars. is for whatever reason, the lug nuts are loose, the wheel spacers are loose, something happens, and it's always so embarrassing because like you drag, and he's a super experienced guy. He knows the drill. No, I know. You can't stop it. You know what I mean? You're like, something happens every once in a while. But like you can see the skid mark on the asphalt all the way there of the rotor. And now he's got to get the car up on a trailer.
Nice.
Yes, I'm sure all the studs are blown out. Oh, the studs. The studs. Oh,
Really?
look at that. It just backed out.
Yeah, the spacer off.
What is going on?
Took the spacer off, put the wheel back on, and then it broke off the wheel.
I'm sorry if you hate my whiny, screamy voice, but this is pretty hilarious. These studs almost look good enough just to pull back through, except they got boogered up a bit. We could almost put the wheel back on and zip these through as the easiest course of action, because we either need to put it on a trailer or this. What do you want to do, Zach? It's your car.
Well, those are fucked, so I guess we'll just bastardize, put them on, and I'll roll it back.
It's whatever. Do you want to bring over an open trailer and load it?
I'm just have Ben bring me over some stuff.
All right.
Am I out of the way enough? I'll just
No, let's
drag the car out of the way.
Are you sure?
I'll just drive it.
All right. If you drive it a little bit farther, y'all can just take as long as you want. All right. I want to watch this though. Let's see you drive it. Ah, such a cool looking car to do this to. But this car has definitely got its bang for its buck.
The wine stripe's on the ground.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah.
What are you gonna do? How far do I have to go?
At least like 15, 20 yards. That's good! Zach! You're good! Alright. So now the solution is we're gonna let Zach work on it. I had to get him a safe distance away from the track so we can regain, like put the track back on. We're actually picking up track at the same time right now, so I have staff picking up the track while he's doing that. And now he has all the time in the world he needs to take care of this.
Can you grab me a jack? Lug nuts?
Just bring a whole truck over. Okay, this is the drivers meeting for the pit bike race, which is a bad idea. Everybody signed the waiver to get in. So he is trying to cover himself. I don't know what that is. Everybody has to wear a long shirt and all that stuff, and a helmet and shoes, and that's all the safety equipment I know. Okay, so I need a start line real quick. We still don't have Mark?
We need a champagne girl to wave the flag.
Oh, I have champagne as well. I have flags as well. All right,
There's the flag.
everybody go get over to your bikes, and we're gonna go line you up. it was a lot of fun doing something different. I think everybody really enjoyed it. So it's good. We'll probably do it again. Probably do it at the police academy.
I said you were running by E36.
This is the JR Thick Drifter 42069 car. Everything he does is very, very serious. It has pink paint. It has the last SR20 and Lone Star Drift. Is it the last SR20?
Pretty much. I think Zach dished his, so.
Oh, brutal! So, he has an SR20. He has a purple fuel rail. He runs E85. How much boost do you run?
I'm running like 26 pounds.
That is a lot. How much power?
About 400, and that makes 450 torque, though.
You have to say it makes 420 wheel.
Makes 420 wheel.
420 wheel and
Like
69 newton meters of torque.
69.69 newton meters.
Yeah. Look at this. This is his hood pin setup. That's actually pretty cool. Is this worked really well? He still has, for how hard we all drive in Lone Star Drift, for him to still have this portion of his car intact, it's weird. Drive harder, JR.
I do. I still bump people sometimes.
Yeah?
Very gracefully.
Woo.
It's funny.
Is this an uncracked dash?
It's a cat.
Oh, I was really impressed.
I got fooled too. Then, like, somebody had it over there too, and I was like, "What? They had
They look good.
uncracked."
They're like $100-something.
No, it does look really good. Look at that dash.
They all have Jakey Dash now.
And I put just the cat.
All of our guys run NRG stuff now. They give the trophies for our events, and now everybody runs NRG everything. That works really well.
Do
Good
better.
job. All right. Whoa! Where are you still getting these old school KR20s?
I bought all of them last year still. I bought all of the ones that Alex had left in stock.
How many did you buy?
I had like 46 or something.
That's not a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's all he had left. That's
Oh.
like all his distributor had left. I bought all the ones that were left like in that side of the DFW.
Yeah.
So, but I still have like 20.
Why are you still SR20?
Because money and stuff. I bought a boat instead.
A boat?
So
Is it bass flake color?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It's teal.
Fancy.
It's like super flaky.
Yeah.
But I bought that and then I didn't put more money into this instead.
Well,
Keep it simple and just keep driving, have fun.
did it catch on fire or something? What's all?
Crappy paint
Just
job
crappy
from-
paint.
I've had this car for 9 years now.
That's
I used to
amazing.
drive to high school and everything.
So you've driven in how many years of Lone Star Drifting? Your car still has
over
good
5.
stuff. 5 years of
Yeah.
Pro-Am? That's amazing.
It's been a long run.
I saw your purple JZX here.
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
A little
Or are you
bit.
glad you
A
got
little-
rid of it?
I would say like glad in like a bad way. I just wasn't enjoying it that much.
Yeah.
I wish I had waited for like a 90 or something instead.
Why didn't you enjoy it? Because it's an old car?
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's not any older than anything else I have, but it just didn't drift as good as I thought it would.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
It's an old car.
I was driving around and stuff, and it's weird snappiness, and
Yeah.
parts are a little hard to get for it and stuff, and everything's really expensive for it,
Makes
as
sense.
JZXs are.
There goes the Mustang.
Still alive.
I know. It's going to be like a single pixel in this video. It's so far away.
What camera is this thing? I've never seen
It's a
this before.
360 degree.
Oh,
so I
whoa.
can like, woo!
Ooh.
It films 360 degrees and it like erases the little stand. So it just looks like it's just a camera floating between us.
That's fancy.
Yeah. And my hand down here all weird.
It's funny.
So I wanted to show you guys something. I've been taking the 265s off of my S14 over there and putting them on this car, and they work absolutely amazing. So after they're already scrubbed down and they're almost dead, the M3 has like 250 horsepower or something, and I got maybe another 40, 50 laps. So I got about 25 on that car until they were dead, and then after they're dead, I put them on here, and I got probably 40 or 50 laps. It was ridiculous. I wasn't overheating the car stays rock solid at like whatever temp. I should probably even look. I think right at 200, and the wear is fantastic. And if you look here, I'm running about 10 PSI hot, maybe like 5 or something cold, and it's rolling over the sidewall now. I'm running so little air pressure and actually taking it like down to the nylon here and through there. I'm tired, so I'm not very articulate right now, but it's working really, really well. These are about dead now, so I'm gonna take them off before they blow up, but I could probably do another 10 laps on these things, but it's not worth wrecking the car over. And the other side isn't hitting the sidewall so bad because I have a bit more air pressure in it. So if the air pressure, it's still probably like 12 pounds, but if you have a bit more air pressure in there, it's not wearing the side so bad. And also the corner on the other side, for like the corner on the track, was wearing the outside worse. So we were flipping them too. I didn't bother to flip them on this, but I do flip them once on this car while I'm running it. Mark is gonna take out his Missile Mustang. He's so excited to drive. Look at the excitement on his face. Oh, look at that. Automatic windows, that is baller.
AC also.
Yeah. And racing stripes. He doesn't just have one color of racing stripes. He has red and silver racing stripes. And look at this. They riveted on his hood scoop. The previous owner.
Not riveted on.
They look like rivets.
Yeah, they're rivets, but they're not. They're just bolts.
Go drive, impress us. Are you gonna cast some people on this?
Hell yeah, brother! I think that might be good.
Oh, here's another Turbo KA. Man, still going. Look, they painted the turbo. Let's start at the end, Cy. Alright, so we're at the end of Lone Star Bash now. Spoiler alert, no one died. No one got hurt. Everything was amazing. Everything went great. But it's really crazy because right now it's 2019. This place opened up to drifting in 2003. And my first event here that I hosted was 2004. So I've been hosting events here for almost 16 years. I have to do the math and I'm really tired and we've been up for days drifting and everything, but 16 years of drifting at this place. This is the last time Cy and I will ever be shooting here. It's the last event you guys will ever watch here. It's the last event that my drivers will ever drive here. It's the last time that we'll ever pick up here again. I had some amazing tandem here, and it's crazy to think about going back, you know, 14, 15, 16 years. And Cy was here, I don't know what time Cy started. What year, Cy?
I came out here in 07.
Okay, so Cy started a little bit after me, but like, could you imagine that 15 years later, Cy, that I'd be in this parking lot helipad, whatever you want to call it, like hawking coilovers to you on YouTube. Like none of these things existed back then, did they? But like drifting would advance to the point where I'd be driving all over the planet constantly. It feels like I've been to Poland, the Middle East, Europe, Australia, Japan, Canada, America. I'm supposed to go to South America soon. Everywhere in the United States, it feels like. Just been doing so many crazy things, and our paths have taken us so many crazy places. Sai went to Japan with me last year. He's going again this year. We're going on a crazy road trip coming up soon, unless he gets a job and becomes unemployed. I'm not sure if that's a real worry of mine. But anyways, it's just such a crazy ending to such a interesting. Like, there's nothing particularly spectacular about this place, is there? Like you wouldn't want to be here if it wasn't for drifting, is it?
No.
Yeah, like no one comes to this place just to come here. Like the magic is, even if we're drifting, if we brought one car, Sai, which I'm sure you've been to it, like something that I did a test day or something, if we have, or like 10 years ago or 15 years ago when we had 5 cars out here, it's nothing like when we have, you know, 100 awesome drifters out here, you know, having fun all weekend and stuff. It's all of the community getting together. It's special because of all the memories and the people and the parties and the driving and all of these things. Like, it's unremarkable in its own right. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna say it's a cool send off to a completely boring place. It's so quiet out here if you're not here at a drift event. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching us all these years. Originally, like I just started, I had my own FTP site. You had to download our videos that we shot here back in like 05 and 06. We practiced some like manji stuff and like the little rodeo thing where we rode our doors and all this stuff. Practiced all this wacky stuff like way back decades ago. And then eventually I got a Vimeo account and we were, you know, uploading to Vimeo and you could watch it on there. And then eventually YouTube. I've met so many cool people through all this stuff. I absolutely love it. It's so cool. I don't know what the future holds, but I hope it's more spectacular than this place. But, you know, we had so much fun here over the years, especially last night. We had an amazing party. Everybody had so much fun. People were just having the time of their lives. Everybody comes up to me and thanks me for having the events and says, you know, like it's a big part of their lives. Has this been like a big part of your life, Sai?
Of the drifting life?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this place is an introduction to drifting for a lot of Texas people here.
Yeah. You're more articulate right now than I am. And that means you didn't work very hard, Sai. He got to sleep in this morning. I let him sleep in the hotel. But hey, Shannon, come here for 1 second. Everybody's left. We're filming at the pickup. Did you enjoy this weekend?
Absolutely.
Were you here for the party and everything?
Yeah.
You got super drunk?
I didn't get super drunk.
But you got pretty drunk.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy this place?
I love this place.
Does it mean anything to you?
It means a lot to me. So I had my
There you go.
21st birthday
Just say
here.
21st birthday.
And it was like my first time ever coming out here, and I wasn't even driving yet. And I just came out here with a bunch of buddies of mine, and it was like the greatest time of my entire life. Like there's a video of me online somewhere of me yelling and screaming.
What year was
the
that?
greatest fucking time of my entire fucking life. Like 20. Let's see. I'm 24.
Okay. So recently?
Yeah, it wasn't
like
long ago.
5
like
years
3
ago.
years ago.
Okay.
Like that.
But sorry, you were saying something much more interesting. You're having the time of your life.
Yeah, I was having it was like the time of my life. I was like, this place is amazing. Like, this is the craziest thing I've ever done. And ever since I've been like, I have to every year make Bash.
Yeah.
Like, and I always love coming out to this place just because the track's always super fun. And then like, we'll do something crazy, like have, like whenever we had the 18-wheeler trailer out here and like the pinball track and just like all the cool shit we've done out here. It's been
To explain that real quickly,
blast.
we drove underneath an 18-wheeler trailer, which
Yeah,
was
that
really
was-
dumb and sketchy, but really fun.
It was crazy. But yeah, this place is like amazing. I love like driving out here and like how the town's always like dead, and it's just kind of like we bring life to this town. And I don't know, the parties were just always awesome. That was probably one of the coolest things, is just hanging out with people. And
Yeah.
obviously the community is always great, but it's just, yeah, this place
was good for that.
Oh yeah, it was awesome for that. I can't think of another track or another place that we drive that we can have this much fun and everybody just kind of chills and camps and parties.
Yeah.
And
Do you
just
mean-
everybody just hangs out.
The venue gives no fucks.
Exactly. Like, this is the only place where we can just do whatever the fuck we want and nobody cares, and it's just
Yeah.
awesome. Everybody just has a good time.
It is awesome.
But
It's over though.
yes,
It's over.
Sad to
Womp
see it
womp womp. I'm sad. I could say I have a tear in my eye, but it's really just dirt. Is my eye all red and gross?
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a tear. Tears in my eyes. Tears. All right. Also, this is as much work as I can make Cy do, while all the rest of us are picking up trash and cones and vomit and everything else. All right.
Yo.
Wait.
Give me a hug.
Is this the ending?
Thank you for all the years in Mineral Wells.
Patrick also grew up here.
It's true, yeah.
Tell us what it meant to you.
Man, Mineral Wells. My first event ever drifting was out here. I blew up my motor the first time ever. This guy told me to put more oil in it, so I went home and rebuilt it. But this is just I don't know. I can't believe it's over. Yeah, it's a good place. Tons of learning here.
What's it like?
Lots of throw up here too.
Right. So it's another thing I was just explaining. Like I'm hawking like BC racing coilovers to a YouTube community at this place that I started at forever ago. That none of that stuff existed. We were just like idiots doing burnouts here. You are now going to do SEMA at the Hoonigan Bash, like the Hoonigan Burn Yard, and you're going to be driving in it. You have all these sponsors. He has sponsor shirts now. He has a tire sponsor. He has a radiator sponsor, coilover sponsor, wheel sponsor.
I got a complete car sponsor pretty much.
I wouldn't say complete car. No, nobody's going to give you a 240 SX from Nissan for, maybe they will.
Nobody's just giving those things away.
Yeah, they're too valuable now. So anyways, yeah, he's got all that stuff. He's like literally a little tiny Texas street legal. I didn't mean that as a pun, being tiny. I meant Texas street legal like hero, getting to do all these cool things. Fielding is going to do that as well. Fielding's been driving with us forever out here.
It doesn't feel like real life. It's crazy. Like all of it happened.
And you're gonna go drive in front of like 100,000 people at this crazy show and stuff, and then be online to millions of people on their YouTube audience and stuff. I don't know, it's just crazy. I'm just reminiscing about like all the weird opportunities this place has afforded us through all of the weird stuff we do.
Another cool thing about if you actually go like way back on Chelsea Nanofa's channel, you can see like like super old videos of him driving here too.
Yeah, we have videos.
Humble beginning.
Yeah, I mean like yeah. So it's like,
his channel. I made the videos. Goddamn.
Well, no, it's like his video. I don't know. It's super old though. I just happened to see it the other day. It's kind of funny, but yeah.
Yeah, no. Chelsea used to drive here a lot, and he got his license with us and everything through this series. And
what do you think? Was it a good weekend? Was it a good send off?
I think it was the best bash party we've ever had. Is that
100% agree? Yeah.
I think that I drove so much. I drove a ridiculous amount. I had so much fun.
You brought 2 cars, but you better be driving.
Yeah, I brought 2
I
cars.
did like the least amount of driving I've ever done here.
Yeah, and that's because he has to keep his car clean for that SEMA thing. You got a ton of laps, didn't you?
Ton of laps.
Yeah.
Too many laps.
No, it was great. I think as long as everybody had fun, which they did, they had a great party and stuff. I don't know. It looked like the Black Plague or something because there's so much vomit on the ground. Like people are dying. But no, it worked really well.
Where the band was, like the concrete is stained right there. I don't know if you can see
alcohol?
it. Yeah, it's just stained from like them spraying alcohol and people like.
All right, we gotta take my car to.
All right, bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mineral Wells.
Yeah, high five,
Bye,
Cy.
Goodbye, Mineral Wells.
Damn, bye,
All right,
Shane.
Cy.
Thank you so much, sponsors. We couldn't do it without you guys. And for all the spectators, we couldn't do it without you, obviously, either. But if you need a part, spectators, go buy a part from our sponsors. Thank you so much to everybody.
Are you offended if I call it a shitbox?
No, that's cool.
In your shitbox Mustang.
Yeah.
Trying to get it road ready
So I can drive it home.
so you can go home.
Pump it? Yeah.
But it never breaks, does it?
No, not really. It's never rubbed a hole through the brake line before. Like, I don't know why I did that, but hold it.
Don't run out of fluid up here.
Yeah, is it good?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it should be.
I can't tell. I'm not taking responsibility for that.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, there's the air.
Because it has that thing in it.
Yeah, the weird
The
like
filter.
stopper thing.
Yeah. All right. Beautiful sunset. Beautiful Mustang.
Yeah, it's alright. Raquel had to do
gorgeous.
donuts. She was killing it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you like it? Good.
We'll just put some.
Plug that mic back in.
This is a song that I wrote my mother. Shut up!
Hey, shut the fuck up, bitch! Sit the fuck down! You fucking pansies!
I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. Hey, hey. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. Come on, mom, just give it a try. Things will be better when you and me are high. You won't judge me and you'll put your feelings aside. And I promise you that you might like it. My mom would smoke pot with me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. Come on, Mom, just give it a chance. Don't you know that it's only plants? Which means God put them here like He did. You and me. That's why you belong. We'll load up, roll up, and we'll sit down and discuss the social commentary in the movie Terminator. Every time you cough, I'll laugh and slap your back. Flashback, 7 days, Iron Man on the turntable. Oh, can't you see how much better both our lives could be? I'll teach you to roll up once, 'cause you taught me how to read.
Louder, what? I can't hear you. Say it again. Louder.
My mom would smoke pot with me. Clap and sing. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. Hey, hey. I wish my mom would smoke pot with me. Keep on and sing it.
Show me your tits.
Let's do some drugs. Woo! Woo! Woo!
I love you, Tombo.
Quit looking at me. Go do some jello shots, queers.
Jello shots.
2,000 jello shots. Come find me.